Ladies and gentlemen, zdravo, kako si? Kako ste? Ja sam super, hvala. Today is January 3rd. It's actually my parents' anniversary. It's their 41st anniversary. So it's fantastic. My parents actually went to church on their 41st anniversary. How boring is that? Anyway, I wanted to tell you something I talked about today on Facebook, and it was a funny story, and I didn't talk about it too much when I was in Serbia, because a lot of the things I do, I look at the good side of Serbia, and I try to talk about the good things, and everybody knows a lot of the bad things about most countries, but you very rarely hear the good things. So one thing that was happening, we were talking on Facebook today about Partizan and Red Star. And for those of you who don't know what Partizan and Red Star are, it's the two biggest and the two most popular football, they call it, or soccer that we would say in the United States, the two biggest teams and most popular teams. Red Star, I guess, has like about a lot more audience, a lot more fans than Partizan, but they're very, very divided. It is a scary, scary situation, really. Anyway, let me get to my story. One night, it was, I can't even remember the month. It was a little bit chilly out. It might have been September, October of 2011. I'm not really sure. But anyway, I was in Novi Sad. I went to visit one of my buddies. And me and him, we went to a couple cafes, and I had a gin and tonic. We went to another one. I had another gin and tonic. We went back to his house. I drank some beers. We had some more. Anyway, we go back out to some little cafe there in the center. And Novi Sad is a gorgeous, gorgeous city. If you haven't been to Novi Sad, you're missing out. But it's got many, many cafes and little clubs and bars down there. So we get down there. We're downtown. And we're drinking more than we should have, of course. And I know a lot of you think that's all I do, but no, it's not. I enjoy myself. I like to party and have fun. But anyway, we're out. We got a little into it, a little scrap or whatever. And I said, you know what, forget it. I'm walking back, I'm going to walk home. Anyway, it's in Novi Sad. I didn't really know where I was. I had a leather jacket on. It wasn't a very nice one, but it was a leather jacket. And I got turned around, of course, in the city. I didn't know really where I was. So there was a group of guys. It was probably, I don't know, maybe 2 in the morning. And there's a church. It might be that Jewish church. There's a synagogue there. Maybe that one. Maybe not. I don't know. There's one with a fence around it. It's like a really high fence. I talked to these guys. There's a group of 4 guys standing there. I think they was Partizan guys. They had some Partizan things on right by their car. And I go up to them and I said, do you speak English? And they turn around and blah, 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 screaming stuff, like, forget it, And then they start advancing me. So I take off running. I get to this fence. I think it was around a church. And I hop over this fence. And it's probably, I don't know, it's probably up to here. I don't know, maybe a little higher. I was a little bit intoxicated. I jump over it. I get over it. The back of it, thank God it didn't go up my ass or something, But the back of it, one of those little fence things, catches my leather jacket, rips my leather jacket. These guys are over there yelling or whatever. I take off, and I get out of there. Somehow I find a taxi guy. My phone was dead or something. And I don't even remember what the situation was. Anyway, I get back to the cab, and I talk about where I was or whatnot. And he takes me over to the location, and I figured out where we were, and my friend was down there, and I got hooked up with him again. But it's a scary, scary thing. So for those of you foreigners who are, not picking on Partizan, but I know they had some Partizan stuff on, For you foreigners that don't know much about Serbia, that's one thing that's really, really scary for me, was the Hooligans, they call it. It's a big group of football fans that do a lot of kind of violent things at times, Here in the United States, we have the Bloods, the Crips, the Latin Kings, things like that. But in Serbia, they had a lot of hooligans that like to beat the shit out of people, and do things. So you got to be a little bit careful. And there's what's called the, what do they call it? Oh my God, I should know that. Damn it, I can't think. When Partizan and Red Star play, it's a very special event. And it's a big deal. They got lots of fans there, and there's a lot of cool YouTube clips. You can Google Partizan fans or Red Star fans, and there's been some there. They've set fires, and they do some crazy things. So I've always wanted to go to one of those, but I've been kind of scared. You're in a big group of these fans, And you never know what they're going to do when they hear there's a little Yankee boy in there, So anyway, cool little story. Beware, be careful when you're in Serbia. Whenever you're, don't really take sides. I wouldn't do that. I wrote that in my blog. I said, don't take sides with Partizan and Red Star. You don't want to walk around with a Red Star shirt at 3 in the morning, Oh, another funny story. I got to be quick because I don't want to upload for 2 hours. Me and some of my buddies, not in Echka, but one of the little towns right around there, the Dalama twins. I forget the name of that little town. I think it was them I was with. Anyway, we were walking. It was really late at night. We walked to this little village pub, and we were there. We drank some beers and had a good time. We were walking back. It was really late at night. Not Sutjeska. Damn it. Man, I've been out of Serbia for so long. I cannot remember the names. Anyway, we walked. It was a long little walk, right through the middle of this little village. It was really late at night again, maybe 2 in the morning, and there's a little group, maybe 2-3 guys walking toward us, and I'm with 2 guys, 2 big Serbian boys, and we see these guys coming, and I, just being the stupid loudmouth I am, I said, "Ja sam Shqiptar," and my friend's like, "Shut up, don't say that," and these guys are coming, and they stop, and oh man, it could have been big trouble. And Shqiptar is what they call the Albanians. There. So you gotta be careful. You can't be stupid like me, Thank God I usually have a lot of big Serbian friends around me to protect me, so, I haven't got my ass totally kicked yet. I got another story to tell you on another day. Not right now. Alright, thanks. Hvala. Do viđenja. And hey, I got a lot of you emailed me after I posted about the football gear that I'm sending to Serbia. So it's really cool. I'm giving 23 of them, 23 sets to Klek Knights. They've got a youth program. I spoke to a gentleman from them. So I'm going to send 23 to them. And then just today, I decided I'm going to send 10 more to, Versace, I think it is. They just need 10 helmets and 10 sets of pads for their youth team. So I really want to help those little towns. I love Belgrade. I love Novi Sad, but I really want to help the smaller communities. I think they need it a little bit more than Belgrade. Anyway, that's it, my friends. Thank you. Hvala. And if you know of anybody that has American football gear, any sports gear here in the United States, or you have any ideas, send me a message. I would love to get a hold of them. I know here it's illegal to resell used football equipment. That's a good thing. But anyway, you guys need some. So anyway, my friends, thank you. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you guys. Serbs kick ass. Thank you. Hvala puno, do viđenja. See ya February 27th, my friends.